Okay, hello, JJ First Charger. I'm going to show you how to build a hoop right now from PEX piping. And so here's the PEX piping. It's all it all came in a big bundle of 100 feet. It's half-inch PEX piping in that. And so I'll demonstrate through how it will go and how I'll cut it. So if you just follow me over this way, I'll put this on the ground. What I do is I usually measure it about 3 to 4 inches taller than yourself, just so you know you have a little bit of room. And if you're a little bit bigger, you could, if you wanted to, you could go 6 inches more. But you don't like to get your hoops too big, because if they get too big, you can. I feel it's extra that you don't need. So what I do is I've already taken a measurement. I'm going to make a hoop for a smaller person, one of my students. And so what I do is I take the hoop itself. I've already made a mark on the wall where the height I need it. So if you just kind of come over this way, I've used it on the corner here. And so I'll just mark it there where I need it. And so what you would need, use a knife or whatever, but there's one of these little gadgets. It's one of these little plumbing gadgets that will just cut. Just find your mark. Where I put it, and you'll just snip it right where you have it marked. Okay. After that, you're gonna use a PEX. I'll just bring it a little closer. It's a little coupling. It's in a bag. You can get it at the hardware store. Just pop it open. It's a half-inch coupling. This is what it looks like. Little tube in there. You just insert it right here in the end, right here, and right there. So there you have the circumference you need. So this is for a student, and I think this is about 5 feet and 7 inches. So this hoop would be good for a younger child in grades 4 through 5, and depending on the height of the child and how big they are. If you find a little bit bigger, you can go to about 5'11" in that. Alright, I'm going to show you how to wrap it now here. So here's some duct tape. We're going to seal this hoop off right now. You know, just a couple inches. You'll need about 3 pieces, 3 strands. You come a little closer. I always put the first one right in the center to seal this hoop off. Then after that, you'll take your other ones and you'll just do a bit of an overlap of the middle. Oops. A bit of an overlap right there in the middle. So you'll seal that off right there. Then you'll take another piece and you'll just kind of come overlapping this other one right there. So this hoop right now is secure. But yet, when you're working with hoops, you need to, this is shown right there, so you know it's not completely white, but so you'll want it a little bit more clear, just covered up, because when you're working with hoops, they need to grip together, and so this hoop is not gripping together right now. So I'll show you what, 2 that are complete. What I'm talking about is there's electrical tape on these, so they'll grip together. If there's no grip at all, this will slide right through it. Okay, these are obviously bigger. These are my hoops, and this is the one we'll just make it for a student, smaller. So you want to take your electrical tape. We'll just unwind it. White electrical tape, or you can use yellow. So you know, you want to come here and just, I'll show you the wrap. So you'll get it here on an angle. So what you want to do is you want to get your overlap just minimal, so that way you're not wasting too much tape, and the tape will go a long way. So as you're going through here, you just wrap, and it's good to use a white tape, or you can use a yellow tape, something that will give some light, especially if you're dancing in the dark or in darker locations. This way the audience can see your hoops. So you're at a powwow or wherever, it's always good, or dancing in performances with, you know, if the lighting's dark, you'll be able to just the audience will be able to see your hoops. Yellow is also good. You start going with darker colors. That's good if you're dancing outside in an area where there's a lot of light. Like let's say if you're dancing outside in the grass or during the daytime, it's okay to use a darker hoop color. But the darker you get, if you dance with the dark hoops outside at the nighttime or in a dark area, it's going to be hard for them to see your formation, your designs that you're making with the hoops. So you'll want to definitely use a lighter hoop color, a tape to expose your hoops and that. So as you're going around through here, you're just going to quickly finishing up your wrap here. It takes a few minutes. Oh, coming back to the hoops, a big 100-foot roll of the hoops, 5/7 should give you about 17 hoops, or even 16. And it's at 6 feet long. You should get about 15 to 16 hoops too. So if you're planning on making a lot of hoops, or you want to dance with a lot of hoops, it'd be good to get a 50-foot roll. If you're just making like 5 hoops, you can even get yourself a 50-foot, or just you can buy it. You can go to a hardware store and tell them to cut down the size of hoops that you need. So just kind of measure how much you want. So if you're going to measure your hoops at 6 feet and you only want 5 hoops, then that would be about 30 feet. So when you go there, order about 30.5 feet, maybe 30 feet and 6 inches. So this way you'll have an extra amount to fool around with. It's always better to have a little bit more to work with than a little less. So that's what I would suggest. But if you want, like I said, you could buy a whole 100 feet of tubing, and then you could make as much hoops as you want. Just kind of overlap it just a bit. After that, you can rip it off right there, get some scissors and cut it. So there's your hoop, and get a few of these going. It doesn't take too long. It's a few minutes in that. But generally, overall, there's your hoop, and you can work with it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however you want.